Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Now, it's been a while since I did an RPG Maker game. This could be Wolf for all I know, but it's something along those lines. It's an indie RPG of sorts. As for the whole premise of it, it's going to look very familiar if you know your 90s RPGs, because that's the vein that it's developed in. Looking at the screenshots, it was kind of reminiscent of Earthbound to me. As for whether or not it'll actually reach that level, that's to be seen. But we'll give it a fair shot and see what happens. So let's just jump right in. A game by Casey Ozmi. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. It's too early to say goodnight. The sun is up. It's day outside. It's too early to say goodnight. What a sleepy boy. Thought you were going to sleep all day. Wouldn't that be a shame? Today's a special day. Do you know why? It's another day I can spend with you. We're going to do lots of fun things today, but first, you better get up, or I won't be able to move my legs anymore. Phew. I've been sitting way too long. Better pick up the pace. Race you home, Squirt. So I could make this a little bit bigger if I wanted to, but the size is fine for now. And F12 is a quick reset, good to know. I wouldn't be here if Mom didn't guilt me into it. Don't look at me like that. I'm hitting the weights after this. You should too, punk. Hello, Jimmy. Did you know that polyacrine crystals that take several millennia to exasterate? And who knows how long for one of this size? Yet this one seems to be supported on this newly formed cloud bridge. I'll have to add this to my notes. Hey, Jimbo. Me? Just taking a break. Sound like a good place as any. Hot out today, huh? What a slowpoke. Your lucky second prize is a cake. How does that sound? Oh, before I forget, did your father say anything about the new doghouse? No? I guess it's a prize for all of us. I've always wanted a dog, but you know how much Buck hates them. And your father's allergic to them. And cats, dust bunnies, pollen, shellfish, cedar... well, most everything, really. Maybe he's on some new medication. For getting a dog, you better think of a cool name. I think the best name for a dog is... Sparkles. I'll let you think it over. How about that cake? Wait right here and I'll get cracking on that cake. Hot out. Honey Bear. I'm so proud of you. Did you already have a dog picked out, or can we get one as a family? Oh, I want Sparkles to be a big, fluffy one. As much as I enjoy your manipulations, Lemon Drop, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't build the doghouse? What doghouse? You know I'm allergic to carpentry. The one right outside our front door. Oh? Didn't see it. I must have been thinking about something. I love how absent-minded you can get sometime. You can get sugar kisses. How about you head to our room and get ready for some adult fun time? Gross. If you'll excuse me. Baby, I still want to make your favorite cake, but I'm all out of honey. I normally don't ask you to do stuff like this, but you've been getting stronger lately, and I know I can count on you. It's true. One day, Buck, Jimmy might just be stronger than you. Yeah, right. Don't listen to him. He's like Grumpy Gus, maybe the grumpiest Gus I've ever met. Your father and I have had long talks about changing his name to Gus, let me tell you. Jimmy, I need you to be a big boy and get some Buddy Bee honey from Giant Garden. It's a long journey, and I know it'll be hard sometimes. But I know I can count on you because you're smart and kind and tough. And if things get too hairy, your big brother Buck will be right there to help out. Screw that. He needs to learn to fend for himself. Buck, you listen up. Your brother is still growing up. He might be small now, but he's going to work and work and work because that's the kind of person he is. But right now, he needs your help. I'm not going. How about Jimmy helps you clean your room first? You know, like I asked you to do weeks ago? And after you left those plates in there for so long, there's that thing growing there. Fine. I thought you'd see things my way. Here, Jimmy, I made you a snack in case you get hungry. You got ants on a log. What a baby. And you know how cranky you can get when you're hungry, Buck, so here's a protein-packed superfood for you. Ants on a log. What? Alright. I'll go to the stupid beehive to get that stupid honey from the stupid bees. But you better pull your own weight. So I don't know if you can actually examine stuff here. Or if there's even really anything to gain from examining stuff. Give me a sec, Jimbo. Maybe we'll play some games later. Snagged a near-mint copy of Cyborg Ninja Street Force Brawlers online the other day. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Well, you heard Mom. Get to work. I'm not leaving until you clean my room. That's the deal. Seems to be growing from something. Do you want to smell it? Sure. It smells like old garbage and gym shoes. Do you want to touch it? Sure. Uh-oh. It didn't seem to like that. So let's attack. The revolting blob. For our nerd bash powers, utilize your brawn to hide your own low self-esteem. Perform a magnificent combo. 2-turn cooldown. That's not... This sounds amazing. In a rage, go. Execute. Bob tells an off-color joke, and I ain't gonna read all of it. So yeah, he countered both of us. If we use our imagination, we've got nothing. Jimmy did his best. 25 EXP and $5. Jimmy imagines himself in school. He doesn't look like himself today. He looks like a big green gross blob. But he doesn't care. He's happy this way. He's making fart noises by pushing his slime around. The teacher has stopped talking and is staring at him. Jimmy doesn't care. He thinks it's hilarious. The other kids are laughing too. This makes Jimmy really happy. The teacher's asking him to leave for being disruptive. When Jimmy gets up, he rips one for real. Oh man, it's ripe. The room is soon filled with toxic gas. The children are clamoring for the door. The teacher is screaming. The wallpaper begins to peel. Jimmy belches out a laugh and goes to play outside with his friends, but no one will get near him anymore. Jimmy finds a nice cozy hole in a tree and squeezes inside. Jimmy can now turn into a revolting blob. As a revolting blob, Jimmy can utilize the power of being universally hated to force monsters to fight him. He can also squeeze into tight spaces that he otherwise wouldn't be able to. Hey friends, Information Guy here. You might be asking yourself, why would Jimmy want to turn into that? Well, let me tell you something, Buster. There are tons worse things one can turn into, like a bug, or a doorstop, or a stray hair that falls into your shirt and makes your back itch. But that's not important. Let's talk about Jimmy. Jimmy has the power of empathy. This means he can feel the way other things feel, including that poor revolting blob he just walloped. Jimmy can now access the imagination section of the menu. There you can equip skills that you learn from winning battles and gaining experience. In addition to regular experience points, you'll gain imagination experience for whatever form you finish a battle with. By leveling each of Jimmy's forms, you'll gain abilities that you can equip in the imagination menu. Most of the skill equipment slots can only be used in Jimmy's normal form, but skills equipped to the start slots can be used no matter what Jimmy's transformed into. Shut up, nerd! Jimmy can also use field actions when he's transformed. How do you do it? It's easy. Just press the field action button, which is actually A. You can change the controls and other options by pushing F1. If you want to transform into different forms, call the transformation ring S. You can change into any of Jimmy's forms. Right now, Jimmy only has 2 different forms, but this is just the start of your adventure. Imagine all the fun things you can be. You'll have a jowl-jiggling good time. Jowl-jiggling now, that's a good compound adjective. My dad used to make fun of me for liking compound adjectives so much, but if we're being candid, he was a head-scratchingly bad father. The truth is, I'm the kind of guy who just likes a good hyphen, and he never accepted that part of me. That's okay. Sometimes we gotta be bullheaded in this rock-trapped river we call life. What about you? Do you like hyphens? Or do you call them dashes? I'm a hyphen kind of guy myself, but I'm not about to fault you for being a dash man. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Do you have any strong opinions on punctuation? Would you like me to repeat that? Nah, I'm good. It's an open window. So, let's see. Imagination. So this is... well, it takes a while for those to unlock. So we don't have anywhere near as many slots as Buck does. Nah, I'm good. I don't know what the default difficulty is, but we're just gonna stick with it. I don't know what that form does. Can't get the dog out. Well, let's slime out. Cloudy Hill. Okay, Okay, so apparently that forces us into a fight. Let's just try hitting him and see what happens. So solidify and undulate could be a pretty good combo. Wow. Okay, Buck just one-shot him. Noticing strange punctuation marks lately? If you see a red exclamation point, it means an enemy encounter is unavoidable. If you receive a green exclamation point, then if your level is high enough to avoid the encounter, just press the cancel button or transformation menu to skip the encounter. Press the confirm button, you'll trigger the fight. Emergency exit. So I don't know how to heal. Oh, here comes the counters. When you get back, let's watch some more Battlegirl Maiko. Not much of a betting man, but I think little Devilina has a real shot at taking over the universe now that her dark energy ray is almost complete. Let me know if you're out of snacks, buddy. I'll hook you up. So, can we go to sleep? Or... Don't touch my stuff. Yeah, I don't know how you heal. Well, this may be a very, very short game. Wait, the fountain, that's right. There we go. Okay, Buck is just laying them out left and right. That didn't refresh or anything. So Nimbus is the scary one because of that. Here come the counterattacks. Get startled, you find that you won't be able to act for the current turn. Silver lining? Next turn you'll be alert and won't be able to get startled again. Additionally, every time you get startled in a fight, you'll be alert for a longer time, up to 5 turns. Remember, you're only startled for the current turn, so if you're faster than the enemy, you don't have to worry about being startled. That green hair guy said he'd give me a knuckle sandwich if I didn't build this wall. Never had one before, but it sounds pretty tasty. Then you gotta figure, if I get a knuckle sandwich for not building a wall, then think about how many I'm gonna get for actually building it. I'm hoping they'll be swimming in mustard. Good thinking. And of course he'd startle Buck. Jimmy's enough to take him down, looks like. Hey Jimmy, I don't mean to pry, but you're using your transformations, aren't you? Remember, they're vaulting block and squeeze into tight places. There are a lot of times you'll need to change into different forms to find stuff, so make sure to keep an eye out. 2. Make sure to keep a look in the imagination menu. You gain permanent state increase whenever you level a transformation, so you may want to stay transformed as much as possible. Not that there's anything wrong with your normal form, Jimmy. You should have a positive self-image. I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, they're going for Jimmy for some reason. Just remember that since this is the first video of a series, I'll keep the random battles in. For future videos, I'll edit those out, most likely. And this one's unavoidable. No, I'm not fast enough. Yeah, Buck is... he hits a lot harder than Jimmy does. The counter shouldn't matter because he should die before he gets to counter. Buck is level 3. Good night, Wendy. It's a red balloon. So, is that like equipment? Pop gun. Fires a cork at high velocities. Okay, pretty low velocities, but it's allowed. Features the titular character from the beloved show Jonathan Bear's Playtime Forest, Jimmy only. Protects your hands from working out, Buck only. Smells like hard work, kinda stinky. Clar's can breathe this and talk like a chipmunk. I'm laying this one. Okay, so if you ignore it, you go in the fight anyway. So I need to get out of here to heal Jimmy. I don't really want to waste the ants on a log for this. Sanctuary! You know, I kind of hope this was like more of a tanky form. That would kind of offset the low HP. Okay, Jimmy's strong enough to take out the Nimbus or whatever it was. see what's over here. A toy box! It's filled with disembodied eyes. You'll catch the next random encounter while they're still asleep. There's also a Cloud Sundae. Okay, so they do take bonus damage. I'm also not entirely sure why they're zeroing out Jimmy so much. It's a blue balloon. I'm definitely hoping that since this is the first area, maybe the encounter rate's a little higher. Because if the later areas are like this, it's really bad. What a catastrophe! Some angry-looking men have blocked the bridge and there's nothing we can do. That's what I would be saying if I weren't so marvelous. I've already concocted a marvelous plan that can't possibly fail. However, I'm afraid I lost an integral part of my plan on my way down here. If you happen to come across 3 balloons, make sure to bring them here. Was there actually a way to get to the yellow one over here? Yeah, there was. Can't do anything about the Mr. Marvelous statue. Disembodied eyes. It's also a keepsake. Reminds you of home, gives you a little bit more attack. It's 1 to every stat except for magic defense, which is 2, it looks like. Giving that to Jimmy, so hopefully he can endure a bit more punishment before I have to go back and heal. Crap. So I get +1 defense every time I level up, and I'm slower. I also have various defensive buffs in this form. So we're close to unlocking Sticky Phlegm, but I don't know how hard it is to get this to level 50. Wrong button. So... you found them all! Now sit back and watch my marvelous plan go into action. Look at that! Isn't it marvelous? Anyway, it goes drifting among the away it goes, drifting among the clouds. Can you imagine the marvelous things it'll see on its journey? Upward, always upward. That's my philosophy. Another marvelous part of my life is going exactly as planned. Oh dear, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, I best be off. This is just the start of a marvelous day. Yeah, we better go survey the damage. Hold on a second. Yeah, we'll go up here first. Where did it land? I'm kind of wondering if I should be fighting these. Screw it. And, of course, there'd be a Memphis. At least they're focusing on Buck now. Can we see how his forms are going? Oh my god, it's another friggin' Nimbus. So I think I'm gonna skip the rest of the fights here, because I'm tired of dealing with that thing just paralyzing my guys. Nothing new up here. Maybe it didn't land in somewhere you can interact with, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Well, no one liked that statue anyway, right? The Unbreakable Bridge. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how you save in this game. Is it just on the world map? Oh well. Can't do anything with that body of water. Smile. Have you seen that green-haired guy? I'm ready to accept my payment. So that means we can't go back anymore, does it? So, I don't know if we're able to break that wall later or what exactly the deal is. It's just we verified what it is now. What an awful ruckus. People shaking people. The whole neighborhood is really taking a nosedive. Looks like you went back on the deal. I asked him for my payment, he just shook me around and told me to get lost. He was not the professional I pegged him for, but I guess that's a flaw in judgment on my part. Listen up. This town is now the property of the petty thugs. That means I can shake up whoever I want. Says who? Nobody wants you here. You're just a jerk, and I'm not afraid to say it. Let go of him. If you're going to resort to horseplay, do it outside. Wait, I didn't try to stop you? Now that you've all been properly shaken, it's time for me to lay down some new rules. Rule number 1. This town is no longer named Smile. It's named Trash Town. Rule number 2. Everything you own now belongs to the petty thugs. You can keep all the rustic crap, but you need to send us all your booze and drugs and candy. Rule number 3. This is the most important one. Don't ever help some guy named Jimmy. In fact, if you ever see Jimmy, you should push him around and stuff. Rule number 4. I don't like little punks that stare at me and don't say anything. Have you anything to say about that? Nah, you've done it. You got me all riled up. I hope you like getting shake, kid. So I don't quite get the whole fresh thing that appears, but yeah, it kind of does. Anyway, let's just sludge the dude. Wow, he can hurt Buck. Jimmy hawks up something gross. Let's try lowering his agility. Something gummy. Actually, you know what? Mag combo. First aid? That makes me so mad. He pushes around while mocking us. How dare he? This is the last turn of poison, I think. Jimmy did his best. Jimmy imagines himself in a new leather jacket. It looks cool, and he feels like a cool guy. He has lots of friends now, and they all wear leather jackets too. Now he's in the back of a truck with them. They're driving down the neighborhood street. It's his turn up to bat. He's excited, and his hands are sweaty from the nerves. They round the corner and pick up speed. Jimmy swings and his back cracks against a mailbox. It clings to the ground. Junk mail flutters across the yard like snow. Jimmy feels naughty, but everyone else is laughing, so he laughs too. They drive and the wind hitting his face makes him feel free and happy. They stop at a store and knock over a vending machine. Jimmy notices a weak, scrawny kid looking at them. He looks a lot like Jimmy. Jimmy pushes him down and kicks him in his dumb butt. Everyone is around the kid now, kicking him. For a moment, Jimmy feels a dark, black pit in his gut. Everyone around him is laughing. Jimmy kicks him harder. Kind of goes without saying, but you don't want to do the whole mailbox thing in the US. Interestingly enough, the guy sitting 2 seats away from me in my graduating class of high school was actually arrested for that right before graduation. So that seat was vacant. Jimmy can now turn into a low-level goon. As a low-level goon, Jimmy can channel his inner anarchist to grab things and shake them up. Some things can also be pushed and pulled. That man was causing trouble because you, Jimmy, said your name and now you look just like him. Jimmy didn't do anything wrong. He just beat up the guy that was shaking us. Isn't that right, sis? I like Jimmy and I don't like being shaked. Sonny, would that guy have been in here if it weren't for Jimmy? I guess that's true. What? I can't believe you, sis. That guy was a jerk. And you know what? You're all being jerks right now, too. I'm going for a walk. Listen up, Jimmy. I don't know why that guy was after you, and I don't care. I built this place from the ground up. I had 5 children here. I'm just a little mouse, so I can't stop you, but if you're going to attract dangerous guys like that, I'd prefer if you didn't hang around here anymore. Can I get you something, Jimmy? So I'll take the butterfly net, the boxing gloves. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take 2 of these. And I don't have enough for both of those. I'm gonna buy 2 emergency exits and the windmill. Lately I've been thinking I should find a new place to set up shop. I'm barely getting customers here. And is this really the best place to build my nest? Smile used to be a safe place to live. With all these shaking incidents, just don't know anymore. So, real quick... we have Bully, Clean Getaway. High Five. Wow. So this gives you luck per level. Separate your enemy from their personal belongings. Being lucky helps. So that's the equivalent of steal. Beginner's luck and business savvy. Enemies give twice the money. So we'll stay in this form for a moment. Hold on. Oh, I can. Wow, that's a lot to level up. That's not happening anytime soon, so we'll stay in this form. Hi, Jimmy. I'm sorry you had to help us earlier. I wish I were stronger, but I'm just a little mouse. If I were stronger, I would be able to protect my sisters. If I were braver, I would have stood up to my mom. I would go off on a journey like you. I wish I were strong and brave like you, Jimmy. I'm just a silly little mouse. When you get back from your journey, I hope you'll tell me lots of exciting stories. So I want to go test this ability on the wall, see if we can shatter that thing or not. Reunite the two halves and some such. And woe to those that get in my way. Okay, that looked... I don't know. We tried, boys. Well, you've seen it. Wow, I just realized I didn't even equip my stuff yet. But yes, boys, Jimmy is now a badass. Boxing gloves, overalls, nothing there. Manual, we can give him first aid. So that's what it is, 25% chance of attacking twice. That's kind of nice. Unless you're the one getting hit twice, of course. Anyone here? Do they actually tell us what the ability... No, they don't. That's right, I remember now. Welcome to my house, Jimmy. It's quite a bit larger than it looks from the outside, but it's bigger than you'd ever guess. That's what I'm most proud of. It takes a great amount of skill to build something so big in such a small space. Feel free to look around. I'm excited about the tour too, but we have to contain ourselves. Sure is a confusing world out there. Don't worry, Information Guy is here to clear things up. What would you like to know more about? So you use different actions on the field. We'll grab people and certain objects. Some monsters sometimes waste a turn. They're not just goofing around, you know. Well, some of them are. But some monsters are preparing for a strong attack. Make sure to pay attention to enemy behavior so you can prepare for the worst. If you interrupt them somehow, they won't get that attack off. Here's a tip. Try testing out the Lava Lagoon's Grift on different monsters. Sometimes they'll have nice things for you to steal, but sometimes you might run into other interesting effects. Grift will also allow you to... will also show you any items the enemy is carrying, so you don't have to do any guesswork. Another benefit of Grift doesn't require an EMP, known as Boxy points. Huh? Magic points? I don't know what those are. What would you like to know more about? Manuals. Do you think Buck is envious of all the skills Jimmy can learn from his different forms? Well, you'd be wrong. You can find and purchase manuals and equip them on characters other than Jimmy. These manuals will teach the character a skill for as long as you have them equipped. Think about giving Buck first aid from Mrs. Robin's shop if you want more healing options. Furniture. See the things with the furniture icon of Mrs. Robin's shop? It means they're furniture. These items will give various boosts to the entire party. Just need to find somewhere to put them first. Pink fountains here and there. One right here and smile. Hope you've been using them since to recover all your HP and MP. Well, that's good enough. Thanks, Information Guy. I will shake you now. Or not. Didn't hurt to try. Or did it? I'm afraid we're all booked up. No spare rooms. Might just be a little mouse, so I can't stop you, but I'm not gonna let a bully like you intimidate me. That's my room. You're not allowed in there. Jimmy, you're not welcome here anymore. Psst. I don't mind. Just don't tell my mom. The cat traces his claw along your arm. You let him go. Jimmy, do you think I'm pretty? Sure. Oh, Mr. Cat thinks so too. He's a total strong silent type. You never guess what he's thinking. Not so pretty anymore, huh? Jimmy, if you like me, just say so. This grave is old and weathered. Jimmy can't make out the inscription. Can we squeeze into this? No. So people react differently to your various forms, I wonder. Really? Wish Mom would let me wear makeup. Then maybe Mr. Cat would notice me. Anyway, that's definitely a grinding form. Can't do anything with those tires. Well, if it isn't Jimmy, I've been off on a marvelous journey for some time now, so I thought I'd come back to smile if it's my old childhood home. Can you believe I used to live here? How far I've come. It's like my mother used to always say, we all come from slime. What a marvelous game! Give me all your money. I'll be on mine, but your parents set up an account for you here at the First Bank of Grouse. Banking might not seem fun, but trust me, it's very responsible, and there's nothing more fun than responsibility. I'm sure you found a little extra surprise when opening some toy boxes. If you have money in the bank, you might also accrue interest. So every bit of savings matters. 2. Have you ever thought about what happens if you lose a battle? Well, monsters aren't mean enough to kill you. They'll take you back somewhere safe and fix you up. Just because they won't kill you doesn't mean they won't kick you while you're down. If you lose a fight, monsters will take half your money. So play it safe and bank with Grouse. Welcome to the First Bank of Grouse. I don't know if you actually get interest or not. Thank you for coming to my little bank, Jimmy. Wanting to operate a bank's always been my dream. I hope my dream will continue to grow and grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out, get in 2 fights, so I can get $10 so I can buy that set piece. You know what? Okay, for once I'm not angry to see this. Okay, we want to try Grift. Wow. Okay, you chumps. Try to be nice, but no, you wouldn't have that, would you? Okay, so we have enough to get that set piece, and then we can throw $2 in the bank and see what happens. I don't actually know if you get any interest. It'd be kind of cool if you did. So we have the windmill, let's get the barrels. Deposit $2. Okay, there actually isn't anything more to this place. I was thinking there was, but let's just go to the next town. I've always admired how big and brave you are, Jimmy. I've been thinking about it. This world is really, really big. It's definitely big for a little mouse like me, but it must be big for a big human like you, too. Compared to the world, we're both just little mice. And if a little mouse like you can go out and see the world, then why can't I? So I'm saying is, I want to go out and see the world. I want to be strong and brave just like you. No, I don't want to go with you. This is something I have to do myself. I hope you understand. I don't know where my journey will take me, but if our paths cross along the way, just think of the stories we'll share. That's what being a friend is all about, I think. Wow, I guess this is it. I'm finally going to be more than just a little mouse from a small town. My little heart is fluttering. Good luck on your journey, Jimmy. Nothing. One for the fuzzy set. Damn it. So I'm a little afraid of what that cat's about to do if it was preening, so let's guard. Wow, that hurt. Anyway, let's go for the stuffed skitter. I don't know if you can increase your... red-handed. Buck is now level 4. He also got a little mangle there. The crow whispers their secrets. Can't do anything on that. Give me your money, you little puke. Okay, so it's a little more likely. I want that set piece, though. It's gonna be my last try on it, though. So I'd just like to reiterate, well, I didn't say it first, but I'm taking all this damage after I bought the new armor and equipped it. So I don't know if this is a sign that the game's gonna be grindy. If it is, that means I'll probably enter a new area, show you new scenes like the mouse scene, and what'll end up happening from there is turn the recording off, sit here for a few minutes, power up, then cut loose. So 2 is a bust. Cloud threads. Anyway, we can each take one. So if I remember correctly, my luck is leveling up, not my attack in this form. So I do get a 10% modifier to my attack, and yes, I'm getting luck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, the double attack is what got us through there. Anyway, I want to take out the weather so I can get startled. 25 EXP, Jimmy's now level 4. Let's go for the big bucks. So he's powering up for something. I am gonna nerd bash him. Let's just bully him. You caught me. Just thought this garden would look a bit more marvelous. Almost done signing up, so if you'll excuse me, I have important work to complete. And I'm gonna take a break for a moment. Okay, so I had to stop playing, which is why I'm all the way out here. I made sure to go back, heal and stuff. I have 127 bucks on me. And I don't know what route I took. I want to say it was this one. I went through the mine and it was a little... I didn't go all the way through it, but... I picked this fight because I should be strong enough to grift the skitter. There we go. So this will split into 2 clouds. They seem to be random. The other thing I wanted to mention was... I plan on bringing this video to an end once I finally find the boss of this area, like we get a true boss fight, because I don't really consider the forms to be bosses. I don't know if that's intended from the developer or what exactly. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hold on. If we try to grift... I don't know what that one does, but are we actually able to get multiples of these? I'm a little curious. So he's preening. We got caught red-handed. I'm a little concerned about the bad weather because that is a lot more dangerous than the other ones. So that's actually the first time I've seen that, which alone makes it worthwhile. Blood will leak like tears from the stones of the western mountains. What's it you? The Whisper Weaver will soon emerge from the darkness of the garden. Hello, Jimmy. Some green-haired guys told me not to talk to you, but I'm in a bit of a pickle. They made me think them a bunch of tunnels to confuse you, but I got lost, so I leveled them all. I don't think they like that, so they shook me and told me to go back to Trash Town, but I don't know where that is. I still have one more tunnel left to dig, so I guess I'll do that and turn back home instead. I'm sorry I dug the tunnels, Jimmy. I was scared they would shake me. Now stop shaking me. How do I... There we go. A fetid wind is blowing from the north. I'm going to reject most of the battles here because I did a lot of grinding off camera. Rot is gurgling beneath the roots. The crows whisper their secrets. So hold on, we're back to start, aren't we? Where does 7 take us? Mr. Marvelous! Aha, you caught me! Just thought this garden would look a bit more marvelous. I'm almost done setting up, so if you'll excuse me, I have important work to complete. Please, Jimmy, you know I enjoy a good round to shake the frog more than anyone, but this is important work. That's 8. A great tragedy will scar the heart of Smile. And she never finished till number 9, it looks like. Okay, that's one we've seen before. Trying to figure out how to get to that toy box, which I think is right down here. Filled with love. Hit points recovered. Also some jacks. Not very fun as a game, really not fun to step on. I'll give it to Buck, because Buck is... Okay, I got interrupted there, but Buck means so much to us. Hole number 1. 5. So I probably need a skill to use that. Okay, that takes us to the mine. I'm wondering if I should try to force my way through there. Hopefully you can see how valuable a little bit of grinding is. That takes us to number 1. Hey there, Jimmy. What are you doing out here on a roasty, toasty day like? Oh no, it's the Destroyer. How long is this gonna take? Face me, Destroyer. Do you think I would forget the Great Floods? Does it look like I have a garden hose right now? Ha! That's only one weapon in your unholy bag of weapons. Destroyer! What about the can of poison clouds? What about the baseball asteroid? Look, you little spaz, Mom just sent us here to get some honey. I'll squish you all later. Enough. The Destroyer has no power here, for we will sting him. Let them approach. Hello, Jimmy. I know you've come far, and I would love to share our honey with you. But we need your help. We lived at peace with you and your family on Homeflower for many generations. Long ago, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother stung your mother on the nose. Instead of declaring war on our kingdom, your mother just went, oh ho ho, and planted more flowers in our garden. We have never forgotten that. However, Homeflower is dying. The land to the west is wilting. I do not know the cause, but it's only a matter of time before our kingdom dies as well. Now a gang of ruffians has taken residence on the Wilton lands. They demanded that we refuse to help you. Of course we stung them, but not before they gave us a good shaking. Is this gang the cause of the deterioration of Homeflower? We don't know. But their appearance cannot be merely a coincidence. I would send my own soldiers, but we must protect the hive in desperate times like these. Jimmy, will you go to the Wilted Lands and investigate these ruffians? I will reward you with as much honey as you want. But I know that you won't do it for the honey. We've watched you grow up over the generations. You have your mother's kindness. I know you will find the strength inside you to save us from the ruffians and restore Homeflower. You can't go back there, Jimmy. Queen told me to stand here, and so I am, because I do anything she says. Go to the Wilted Lands, Jimmy. I believe you can save Homeflower. Hey, Jimmy. Remember that time I buzzed by your ear? Talk about a rush. I got to fly by the Jimmy. I got my eye on you, Destroyer. The Queen has sent out several drones in the garden to protect us, so if you got attacked by them on your way here, Buddy bees are stupid. So so I haven't seen any of those in a little while. And what have we here? Filled with disembodied eyes. You'll catch the next random encounter when they're still asleep. There's also a happy little end table. Bob Ross would be proud. So I'm kind of tempted to go through the mine. Whoa, Mama! Shh. She's perfect. Jimmy, it's not what it looks like. We were just talking. I think he knows. I can't face my wife if he tells. I'm sorry, Jimmy. We know how much of a blabbermouth you are. We can't let this get out. Sorry, Jimmy. Well, at least it's not floppy. Oops. Okay, so we got nothing here. So let's bully Buddy B. And he will bully Buddy BB. That sucks. Let's see if we can blitz it down before it hits us. Bingo! Yeah, you're not healing anyone now, are ya? Holy! So I'm a little concerned that might be able to really hurt. As a result, we will go for the mad combo. Stop smacking Jimmy around, that's Buck's job. Jimmy did his best. 70 EXP and $18 found. And that counts as the boss fight, so I'll wrap up the video shortly. Jimmy imagines himself in a vast field of flowers. The sun is warm against his petals. His mother gives him lots of water to drink every day. He feels safe and loved. Today is another lazy summer day. A little girl's in the field today. Jimmy recognizes her as a girl from his class. She has a slight overbite and talks about her pet guinea pig all the time. Once in class, she helped Jimmy with times tables. Her hand is grazing through the flowers as she walks. She leans down and plucks Jimmy. Out of all the flowers, she picked him. Jimmy beams with happiness. She takes him home and puts him in a mason jar on her desk. There's a double-decker guinea pig cage next to him. The guinea pig sniffs Jimmy and nibbles on an apple slice. Jimmy is far away from the window. He can feel his petals curling inward, and it's cold under the air conditioning vent. He has been watered, and his stem feels cracked. One day, the girl looks up from her math homework and smiles at him. Jimmy smiles back. Jimmy can now turn into a happy little sunflower. As a happy little sunflower, Jimmy can burrow into the ground. If you burrow into fertile patches, you can encourage all sorts of plants to grow. Psst, here's a secret. Why don't you try burrowing underground that fertile spot to the left? What fertile spot? Could he mean this? Ah. That's the ticket. I've been talking in absolute darkness for the past 8 years. So, I don't know which way is forward. I'm going to mess around here a bit and see if I can find anything neat. Okay, so I did some exploring and then I reloaded so that you guys didn't miss anything. So, let's decline that battle, go down here. You have a toy box. But this has adventuring for beginners, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. So it's just supposed to be the area music. Like, I was wondering, does it affect anything in battle, perhaps? Like, is there some sort of musical transformation Jimmy gets later? And we're going to go into battle as the flower. So I still have bully because I learned that skill as the bully. What do they call him? The low-level goon or something like that. Then the flower is a support type thing. So you can revive someone, you can blast undead, and then you have your AoE heal. Max feeling self-conscious, but now he is more confident. And Buck comes through for us. So anyway, that's your fight as the flower. We're getting out of this. So, actually, that was what I wanted to look at. So when you level up as the flower, you get HP and MP. You can see that it has an attack penalty, but this is like a magic-resistant form. It's pretty well-rounded all in general. It's just, for the time being, I get more mileage out of this. We have mine right here. I tried going in, but I couldn't make it all the way. We'll try again. So that's our way out, I think. It's possible that we're not supposed to be in this area. You can see the fights are mandatory. So the thing on the left is a bee, and this is a storm cloud, I think. Yep. So now they're going to come out so you can see them, and this is, the bad weather is nowhere near as dangerous as it used to be. I didn't see what the bee did, but you can see Buck has little trouble swatting that sucker. Now, one of the important things about the fights is I did get a Marvelous coin or something like that. I don't know if that's mandatory. This is a skitter, this is a turtle. In case you're wondering, the eyes for the sprites are consistent. And I'm hoping we can get the skitter before it goes off like that. So that is one dangerous little monster. Just hoping Buck got healed leveling up. You can always pop an emergency exit if things get really dicey. Like, I don't know if there's loot to be had. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. That should be a storm cloud. Bad weather. Now that we're getting further away from the light, it's gonna go dark again. I'll decline that. I'd rather not fight here, to be honest. Yeah, the spider webs is as far as I got. So normally I'd assume there's some sort of spider boss, but maybe Buck being level 6 turns these fights optional, I'm not sure. This I was trying to find a meaning for. Don't really... Well, Buck leveled up, so I should be able to take this now. 15 EXP, how close is Jimmy to leveling? Close. As for my imagination form, we have a ways to go on the goon. Level 6, so I did get a luck +1 from that, which makes it a little easier for me to steal. Ah, crud. So we have a skitter on the left, a bee in the middle, and a tortoise on the right. Oh my god, that stupid turtle. Yeah. That's exactly what I was afraid of. So can I change forms? Like, I'm wondering, can I use his revive on himself? And the answer is a no. But Yeah, I got robbed really hard there. Spiderweb. Slows on normal attack. So if we go to slime form, we might be able to squeeze through. And you may not. Anyway, this is the way out. That was a turtle and a skitter cat thing. So we can go over here to get out of here real fast. So once we actually get out to the other side, that's when I'll call it a video. But otherwise, you guys got to see the mine. Kind of. I did not get the coin on that journey through, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, we need to find a spot to burrow to move forward. I figure she's done digging hole 5 by now. Or, not 5, 9 I was thinking of. This is right by the bees. There's 5. Turning down all the fights. Let's talk to Mr. Marvelous. Nothing new. Yeah, I didn't really think that would do anything. Let's see. Let's try going into thug form. Give me something to work with, man. I don't know which way is forward. Okay, we're back to the start. Really hoping they're expecting me to dig into a random hole and find it. That would suck so damn bad. Ah, there we go, it was 4. Okay, I thought this took me to a different place. But anyway, that concludes the giant garden. We can now walk through from one side to the other. We can come back to the mine someday. But we're going to call the video here. When we pick up next time, we will move forward with the storyline and see what other forms we pick up. Until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.